Hello everyone, Aya here, sharing the dry crying exercise from Medical Qigong. So this is a prescription exercise for clearing stagnant lung qi, as well as for releasing the psaos. So let me give an introduction to these two important parts of the body. The psaos holds a lot of emotions. So it connects the lower body from the femur and it goes into the spinal column. So connecting the central body with the peripheral body. It's related to the spinal cord, in particular in the brainstem. Anytime you have connection with the deeper parts of the brainstem, there can be a relationship to fight or flight. So when we have these fight or flight stress responses, this muscle is going to receive a lot of that energy. It's also related to the lungs. Now, if you've been following breath work and you know my material, you know that the breath is related to our mental emotional state. And blocked emotions can be held within the diaphragm and associated structures. So the fascia of the psaos is one of the major places that we hold a lot of this energy. And then the lungs, in the Chinese medical system, or the Chinese medicine wheel, they hold a lot of sadness and grief. And the lungs help to organize the qi throughout the rest of the body. So having a good expansion and contraction and freedom to breathe is going to help the qi or the energy of the whole body. And just thinking about that practically, when you breathe really well, you think of how relaxed you are, think of how good you feel, and when you're not doing so well, your breath is going to be stopped up. It's not going to be full and deep. It's going to feel blocked as you try to take that nice deep and relaxing breath. So to do this exercise, and just a note, this is more of a guidance, meaning there's a little bit more to this practice. And this is just going to give you an introduction. If you want to learn the full technique, just come see myself or another medical Qigong practitioner and watch some of the other videos, because this would be a middle portion to a longer practice. So let's get right into it. We'd be in Wu Ji standing posture, which means the feet are shoulder width apart. The knees are slightly bent and the tailbone is tucked. So there's stability in the low body. And what I'm going to do is, once the tailbone's tucked, I'm going to lift up my chest. So there's going to be back bending involved. And if you have a bad back, don't want to do this. You're going to touch your first finger to your thumb on both hands. And the hands and arms are going to come back, and it's going to help assist with this back bend. And then I'm going to tilt the head back without just crunching the back vertebrae and not going. So we want a level of strength in the neck. We want the mouth completely open, and then we're going to breathe in and out of an open mouth with our eyes open. So what's going to happen when we're doing this, we want to get the psaos to vibrate, get a little shake going down there, and that's going to help to release some of the blocked qi, some of the blocked emotional energy, and that's going to be able to lift up. As well, the lungs are going to be clear, like it's going to help to purgate them. It's going to help to release anything that's blocked or stagnant. So it might look a little something like this for the first portion. Once you've had enough of that, you can go for a minute, you can go for a shorter period. You're not going to be able to see this on the camera, but I'd lean over, bend my knees, and connect my hands to the earth and allow the energy to drain down. So the lung meridians, you go from about here down the arms. And you're going to want all that energy to drain down, relax the head. And then once you've released that energy, come back up for another set. You do this between 5 and 10 minutes until you feel a good sense of completion, until you feel like the breath can more fully expand, and make sure you're getting that quivering in the psaos. So what you would do to end this exercise, and there would be a beginning portion, would be to do some pulling down the heavens, which I have another video on that, and then a nice sound to help vibrate and reorganize the harmonics of the tissues in the spine would be something like an om, or the word sham. So that's the introduction to the dry crying exercise. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below and see further videos if you want other details on the full structuring of these practices. And if you want to book a session, that's available in the links, and you can follow me.